is up, you guys? Steven Ramon here, and I would love to normally say back with another video, but truth is, this is my first review ever. And that is why I'm so excited to announce the launch of this new channel. Today we have the Acton Blink Lite electric skateboard. Now, first thing before we start, I've used a skateboard for about a month now, and it's really good for the value. The way I've learned about it was while comparing prices for the most inexpensive electric skateboards with an overall high star rating on Amazon. There are both pros and cons to the skateboard that range from build quality, performance, and portability to price. While the board excels in being one of the lightest electric skateboards available at 7 pounds, some of the quality components suffer, like switches on the board feel a tad on the cheap side, but it isn't all that bad, and yet it still feels pretty sturdy. One major exception for me being I've dropped the remote from my car seat to the asphalt outside on the street, and the thing popped in half. The softer plastic it is made out of also got a little scratched up just from one fall. This is the Lite. It's actually made for kids and teens, but when I was doing my research, I found that other reviewers who were also adults were riding them, and so I thought I'd give it a shot. Why not? The max range is up to 5 miles and 10 miles per hour, according to their website. You know, I found the range to be quite accurate, though the 10 miles per hour will definitely vary based on weight and if you're on an incline like a hill. When you brake, it regenerates part of the battery, and it's not too responsive because you're still depending on the power that accelerates you forward, but overall it works pretty well. The app actually isn't too bad, and I say that because when I downloaded it, I noticed there was a lot of mediocre reviews, some negative feedback mixed with positive feedback, and so my expectations were not that high, to be honest, but actually I haven't had any problems with it. It's actually pretty nice. It tells you your battery level, it tells you your speed, and the current speed you're going. It also gives you challenges, and it shows you other riders in the area. As you can see in LA, there's like a ton of them. You know, every time I've opened the app, it seems to work fine. I haven't had problems connecting, so there's that. But the downside to all of this is the only way to check your battery for the skateboard is through the app. You cannot see the power level. There's no indicator on the remote or the board itself. So you'll definitely need the app to see that. Alright, so now I've gone over all the basics that I could find on the skateboard. Let's take it to the street, let's do some speed tests, acceleration tests, and see what it can do. So I'm on carpet in this work hallway. You can hear the motors working so hard on this thing. Very overcast today, so it's always good for lighting. Alright, so by no means would I even classify myself as a good skateboarder. I've only used really electric skateboards and a few things here and there, but you know, the main point is to test this skateboard out, see if it's worth the budget. And now I have it maxed out. I'm going 10 miles per hour. At least that's a max speed for this thing. Of course, if you start going uphill and stuff, you're gonna lose that speed, and you're gonna be hitting around 6 miles per hour. Like, it's very weak. But the thing is, this is the Lite. It's not the dual motor, it's just one motor. That motor is built inside of the wheel, and so what that means is you don't really have belts, you don't have much torque like a boosted board would. Although, you know, that's not what they're going for here. You can tell what they wanted, what Acton wanted, was a good skateboard that did its job, that was, you know, it wasn't too powerful, it just got you from A to B. So what I want to do now is go to the residential areas up here so I can do some speed tests and some acceleration tests. Now again, this will not compare to the boosted board. This is just, it's almost a toy. You know, I almost return this thing because I'm used to the power of the boosted board. But you know, it is practical. Look at, I'm going. That's the point. The max weight capacity for this thing is supposed to be, I think 180 pounds. Well, that's where I'm at. I'm about 180 pounds. Plus I got the backpack. Plus I got this heavy camera. So, you know, for that sake right there, it's not too bad. The wheels on this thing, they're not huge, you know, they're not that, they're not orangutan wheels like the boosted board. I'm used to just be able to go over curbs, you know, like the driveway entrances and things like that. But no, this thing does not even handle those. So yeah, I lost some speed right there, but it's picking up a little bit. I'm probably at the max. I'm probably going, I feel like I'm going maybe like 8 miles per hour most. All right, so this is the acceleration test. I'm gonna try to get this thing from no movement, like right now, and just give it all. So here it is. Full blast. Full blast. So as you can see, right when you're taking off with it, it barely does anything. You know, you're slowly going to get your speed, but it's not that powerful. What you would want to do in this case is just give it a push and then give it the throttle. Now the thing I want to point out with this skateboard is when you are giving it the throttle, remember this is the motor right here. I'm going to give it full throttle and just watch the delay. And you can really hear it winding up. Yeah, give it a push. Once you're coasting, you'll be good. So the next thing I want to do right now is give you a speed test. So I'm going to start from way back down the street. I'm going to get this thing at maximum speed and just fly past. And then I'm going to do some other tests along with it to compare. There's the acceleration test. The next thing I want to do is test the curves, the turning, and see how these trucks do. You know, I can tell you now that they're actually pretty good. So let's see how it goes. You can see the turning really isn't that bad. Now I'm at 0, I'm not moving. I'm gonna give it full throttle. Keeping my weight as balanced as possible, I'm not trying to lean. This is the raw energy of this little skateboard. So, and you can tell now I'm up and going. So there you have it. The Acton Blink Lite. Don't forget it's Lite. This is not the Dual. The Dual is probably way stronger. Skateboard. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Steven Ramon. This is Technologic In-Depth Reviews. Comment, like, and subscribe if this helped you, or if you have questions, or if there's a certain review on a product you'd like to see, just let me know. I'll do my best to make that happen, or at least give you some information or feedback on whatever I can. So again, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time.